Okay guys, so I took the board that has the power supply mounted on it. I also remounted its fan in there. The board with the Xbox on it. And the board which I have just put together, and as you can see from these holes here that are laying everywhere, more than a few different arrangements just to try things out. We have the router, the HDMI switch, and the IR duplicator. I have the router and the IR duplicator connected for power, and then so this connects the router and the infrared thing, and it plugs into this, I think it's a Phoenix connector is the name for it, and then it'll have leads coming out of here to go to the computer power supply to run these two things, because they just run off at 12 volts. Then the HDMI switch is to be able to switch between HDMI and a second input on my computer to go out to the capture card on my computer. And yeah, so that's all that's there. It is a bit of a mess because, well, this is an early test. And of course, this couldn't be an early test without me forgetting something. I forgot to plug the Ethernet cable into the back of the Xbox before I put the back on. But yeah, so this is the thing kind of fully built. Yeah. So, about to go turn on the Xbox, which should power on that, but actually I don't have any LEDs on it, so it won't be able to be told. Okay, so we got the TV over here, which is actually a Dell computer monitor, and it just lit up green. Yeah, there we go. I also heard the sound, which is currently going in the surround sound system because it's just a computer monitor, but yeah, so we appear to be working, but I'm going to do one more test. I'm going to simulate a blackout by unplugging the battery backup. Everything's still running. You can hear it working. Fans kicking in. But yeah, so everything's working. Because the Xbox is still running. And as you can see, the battery is still mostly full. Alright, I'm going to go plug that back in, because... yeah. Okay, there we go. You can switch off of battery backup power now. There we go. Anyway, this got bent in a little bit. It'll be alright. But yeah, so everything's working pretty great. So basically, this will sit here, and this will be kind of flat. Then there'll be one more shelf right here, and the computer will sit right here. Then there'll be a lid with a plexiglass cover in it. A front panel I'm going to make up somehow, and then that cap, which I showed you in the last video. So, right now, none of this is glued together, or anything. This is just a few nails, just enough to hold it in and kind of get an idea of what everything's going to look like. But it's looking pretty cool, but it's already getting really heavy. This is going to be a beast to move, but I think it's going to be pretty awesome. I think the Xbox idea is going to work. I'm going to get enough airflow through this inch gap here, I think. 3/4 inch to an inch. Because, like I said, I'm going to have multiple 120 mil fans blowing in, 2 or 3. Let's see. If I can find my tape measure. It's 13 inches. 13 inches is just over 30 centimeters, which is just over 300. Is it just over enough for 3 fans? Is it 320 mil? Almost 33. Just right at 33 centimeters, so that's 330, which is more than 300. Wait, no, it's 360 for 3 fans. Damn it. So 3 fans would have had to be another inch bigger, but oh well, it'll be all right. I'll probably do 220s and, I don't know, maybe like a 90 mil in the middle on top of this plug right here. So everything will still work out. I mean, there's going to be plenty of airflow because there's also going to be 2 more 120s up top. So I think we're going to be pretty good here. Anyway, yeah. So, of course, there's the Xbox. I had Pandora open. Let the controller sync. But yeah, it's fully functional. I hate this new crappy plastic they're using. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do for audio because I don't know. I'm probably going to be using computer monitors a lot that don't have speakers, so I might add in a thing that extracts the audio from the HDMI and spits it out somewhere. But we'll figure that out at some point. Anyway, right now I have the audio coming out of an optical cable up to my surround sound system, is what I'm doing, so. Yeah, it's working. Well, that is awesome. Cool! So the computer power supply, I'm going to pause this. The computer power supply is going to go right about here. And it's going to face outwards because the cables are going to come out to here and up to the computer. But yeah. Actually, they might wrap around and then come up the back. But anyway, looking pretty good. I'm just kind of ranting on now. But yeah, so that's the most recent update. The box is coming in shape. And yeah, it's looking great. This is right about the size I was hoping it to be. Because, like, I mean, I know numbers and things, and I can get a good guess, but I'm not perfect. Anyway, it's looking pretty great. Alright, I'm going to cut out the ranting now, so bye-bye. Hit follow if you want to see progress.